Who could forget what? It's the El Nino. This bout is not too many. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Nice counter shot. One punch could change everything in this battle. Nice counter. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Nice counter shot. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Nice counter punch right up the middle. No respect for each other's punching power. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. As bad as boxing. And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
He misses with that straight left. Both men step back for just a moment. Those counter punches have to hurt. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't land that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. There's the bell to start round three. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
for the weary. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect punch. Punch, counter punch. How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, we know they've got the... Back at it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Perfect counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch caught him clean. Good counter punch. Misses with the jab. The perfect counter lands. The Venezuelan is rocked. And Jorge Linares is down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out right there.
Clearly, his opponent was too much for him, and he's thrown in the towel. And that will do it. This fight is over.